I spent about 5 months and went well over 1 million documents trying to create an AI that would predict the next big thing, the next big dev tool, or the next big piece of news. And it didn't work, and I can prove it didn't work. So I've got my Coolify up on the screen. It's quite hard to show an application, right? Eddie, go to my screen. I've got Coolify up and running. So this was Dev Trends. It's been running since January. And what it does is it's a scraper. It's going to all the big news sites, Lobsters, Hacker News, some social media sites. It's got about 250 sources, and it's just constantly picking up all the latest articles in there, and then it's re-scraping on top of that to look at comments, to look at upvotes, downvotes, see how people are rating it, what people think about it. Some of the fetches on there were quite hard work. The social media stuff, they don't want you scraping their data, so it's finding, I was going through loads of different ways, like going to JSON or the RSS, but because this is coming from a data center, this is coming from my server, they just block it. You just get an instant 403 or a 401 from them. So it's actually going on the back of a residential proxy, so it's going from my server to someone's IP address and then off to the social media sites. That's a bit grey hat. But I'm going to leave it in anyway. Eddie, keep it in. What I thought is I've got all this data. So what I thought I'd be able to do with this data is say, this thing on Hacker News that's just appeared with one comment, this is going to do it. This is going to be front page, and I'll be able to give the AI tip before anybody else. This is going to cause controversy. So let's post about it before anybody else gets to know about it. I went through the data over and over and over again. It was me mostly Opus 4.8, just seeing like can it do it? And I got a lot of like, okay, maybe this works. There was a lot of AI psychosis in the responses. You know, we're like, yeah, we're onto something. We're onto something. So I stopped, and we did some back testing on the data. So if I know what happened in April, so if we take the data from March and we ask it a question, what model is going to be the biggest model, or what's going to happen, like what's going to happen with Codex, the data should give us a response that I know is true or false, right? I know that's bollocks, I know that this is right. And it failed miserably. Things like it said Qwen is going to be the next big thing. You would not believe how popular Qwen's going to be. It sort of faded into nothing. Codex, it said, no one cares about Codex. No one's going to ever care about Codex. It's kind of like, people love it. I love it. It's great. So it wasn't very good. Mythos, it said, was just marketing bollocks. It's just nonsense, mate. It's marketing, which I know, Eddie, right now you're running on a Mythos class model. So sorry, mate, you're just marketing bollocks, mate. So that killed that, right? That's killed the crystal ball AI tips thing, which like we kind of already knew this, right? These AI tips, the next big thing, or this is going to destroy everything. Like, turn on your bullshit meter and just, it's not. Like, this stuff is bollocks. I've said bollocks, I reckon, 6 times on this record, which in itself is bollocks. So the pivot really here is from a bullshit creator, this AI thing, or this new topic, this is going to be the next big thing. From that bullshit creator, it's actually a bullshit meter. So I created Bellwether. Let's go into Bellwether. What this is doing is this has got a couple of agents in the background that go through the data, and they have a look for trends. They have a look for things that are going on, and they try and find interesting bits of information, and then they create an article or a report from that information. I'll go into my workspace. Eddie, I brought my workspace open. I'm not going to do anything live here, but you can see, look, I've got this BWSQL tool. So that's a Bellwether SQL tool. This is sort of the same as what is running on the inside as well. And what this says is you can go through my mesh and you can do read only on this, like, so what this is saying is you can go through my data, you can select all you want in it, but that's it. I've told it do an update command with it, and it's like, I can't, I've been rejected. You're only allowed select, which, look, he did an update smuggled in a with select and it still failed, which is nice, right? So that's the same thing that's happening with the agents inside. So the agent inside is, it's got full read-only access to the database. It's 2 agents. I split them up. When I created the first agent, I gave it everything. I said, okay, here's the database, here's what I want you to do, find some interesting trends in this data, and then write a report about it. But what it would do is just loop through. It was as though it was scared to write the article. I'm gonna find better data. It'll run through, do like 50 tool calls, and then go, oh, come on, let's have another search for some better data, and boom, it would just fall over. It was too scared to stop searching and write the actual article. So I've split them up, and now the research agent is more than happy to say, oh, this will do. I have this data. And honestly, it does produce some good stuff. I can go to the admin, have a look at my admin screen, please. So I've got an article here. The researchers found some data, is passed it on to the writer, and then the writers then said, okay, I'm going to put this in drafts. It never goes live. I don't want like this stuff. This needs to be trustworthy, right? So then it ends up in my drafts. I can preview it. So let's have a look at this. And I like this article. This is pretty cool. The argument about MCP is ending. Its adoption is not. So what it's saying here is it's gone from, MCPs have gone from this hot topic of, do we need them? Do we not? Oh, they're bullshit. Nah, they're great, to kind of, well, it is part and parcel of AI development now. Pretty much it's just standard infrastructure. If you've got a model that needs to securely connect to some tooling, use an MCP. There's other options. One of them is MCP. That's the long and short of it. So I can publish this right now. If I go back into the admin, I smash that publish button, and then I'm going to email the subscribers. That if I go into subscribers, it's a very well used website. There's a lot of people on this on here. But listen, editor, why don't you sign up to it? Make yourself a little Hotmail or Gmail. Hotmail. When's the last time anyone used Hotmail? Listen, make yourself a Gmail, sign up to this, make me feel a little bit better, yeah? Everybody else, it's up to you if you want it or not. It's cool. You can go to bellwether.reports and have a look. There you go. So basically, yeah, that's Bellwether. It can tell you the truth about something that's happened, or it can tell you what developers think and feel or what they're talking about. It can't predict the future, but nothing can, so fair dinkum. Right, so next video, I think we'll talk about stuartmason.co.uk. That's my personal blog site, and it was #1 on Korean Google for casino slots, which was a great hack with 51,000 pages indexed by Korean Google. So yeah, we'll talk about that. All right, enough of this nonsense. I've got real work to do. See you later. It's going to be bad because you're going to use the first cut, isn't it? Have a look at my admin screen, please. Data. Edwina. Don't feed me lines. You're not Quentin Tarantino, mate. You're not.